世界が2020年を迎えるとき、私たちはまだ来たる時代の変化を予測しているつもりでした。しかしその変化は想像を超えた。コロナが仕事と生活を一変させ、リモート、ハイブリッド、フリーランスが当たり前になり、転職と採用の綱引きゲームは姿を変えた。Airbnb は全てを受け入れ、世界中どこからでも仕事することを認めたことで、求人ページへのアクセスが爆発した。パンデミックにより、米国の e コマースの普及率はわずか3ヶ月で10年分の成長を遂げ、投資先として仮想通貨に熱狂。一方、後払いサービスはその利便性でコマースを席巻。借金を新しい購買方法に。後払いサービス上位5社のサイトは2019年からトラフィックが 155% 増。私たちはさらに孤立し、人間関係もテクノロジーに依存する。 TikTok はソーシャル戦争で頭角を現した。 TikTok ユーザーは平均1週間あたり46時間アプリを使い、睡眠時間と同じくらいの時間を過ごす。我々の身体的な影響に悩む中、遠隔医療が新たなマーケットを築いている。遠隔医療のスタートアップ、セサミ社は過去3年でウェブトラフィックが 1500% 成長。変化はもう十分だと。波は押し寄せ、波は引く。企業はそれぞれの領域で廃れ、起こり、成長する。我々が確実に知っていることは、この変化はもうとどまることはないということ。少なくともしばらくは。勘による仕事ではなく、不確実性にはデータの裏付けを。スマートにプランし、スマートに成長する。シミラーウェブのデジタルインテリジェンスで。
Very nice to see you all here. So, and thank you for coming. I hope you like the movie we prepared to you about these crazy times we're living in. So my name is Or Offer, and I'm the CEO and the founder of Similarweb. And I'm very excited to be here with you today on stage, coming to Japan. After almost 3 years, I was not able to come here because of the pandemic. And indeed, it's crazy times we are living. And I prepared this nice deck to talk about the one thing that every leader in every organization in the world right now struggle with the same question. How can we drive growth for my or every business and when the world continues to become more and more turbulent? It's really crazy times going on. Why? Because there's many different moving elements that are happening in the same time. In one hand, we have this global conflict happening in Europe right now between Russia and Ukraine. We don't know what the implication will become. We don't know if there are going to be more areas that will go into conflict, like China and Taiwan, or what the implication will be on other economies. There is the inflation that is hurting all of us. There is the interest rates that goes up. And growing your business in these new times that the market is unstable have new rules. One, we need to be much more efficient. Two, we need to be much more effective. Three, we need to be more measured. And fourth, we need to be more profitable. Basically, we need to do more with less resource. And I like to call it smart growth, because after all, we still need to grow and make our business more successful, but we need to do it smartly. And I would want to talk with you today about how we as businesses can find opportunities for smart growth in such volatile markets. And I will want to come here on stage and tell you that in my mind, the answer lies in the data. Okay, I know that here in Japan, people love data, and data drive insight. And when you look on your own data in times like this, the business change, you always want to see, okay, what is my growth rate? What is my conversion rate? How is my engagement? My marketing budgets are efficient. It's very good to look on your own data, but that doesn't mean anything if you don't have benchmark. If you don't understand where I stand compared to my competition. So is my competitor able to drive more growth? Are he positioned better than me to go through those times? And what it's been about my industry, my sector. Are they getting hit? What's going on with my customers? Are they having a hard time as I have? Etc. So this is what we call market data. The market data around you is critical to drive digital growth. And being digital first is what I will say is the key to smart, it's the key to have a smart growth. Digital is much more efficient. We can do more testing there. The trials and errors are faster. You don't need to spend a lot of money to understand what's work and not work. And after all, even that COVID and the pandemic is behind us, digital is here to stay, and it's gonna still continue to grow. And even when we look on the Japan market here with our Similarweb data, we still see that the digital is continue to grow, and it's growing almost 10% only in the last year. So consumption on digital is still here and still growing. And when we try to look who are the top 100 growing website here in the Japan market, it was nice to see that content consumption is still the king. So people still consume a lot of content around food and drink, art, games, news and media. This is something that is still growing. And I decided to talk with you about how to take the advantage or increase digital activity to create smart growth, and to show you that being digital first is the way to be successful in this world. And I asked the team here in Japan to find a nice case study about 2 companies that operate in the market and show you the example. So, and they came up with those 2 very nice examples. 2 really great brands, Forever 21, that is a retail first brand, versus Shane, that is a digital first. And let me show you how it's look when you're a digital first business. So we'll start by looking on Forever 21. They are retail first, so when they try to penetrate the Japanese market, they do what they know. They come and they open stores. So they try 3 times already to penetrate the Japanese market. They opened the first store in the year 2000. 1 year after, they close it. They open again in 2008, a little bit more successful, but then close it in 2019. And then again, they're going to open another store next year. But well, they're putting all those effort, opening store, closing stores in the offline world. What they did, they neglect their online activity, their digital presence, because their focus was on the offline, putting all those resources, money. And then you see here with our data, when I look on their websites over the past, I think there's 2-3 years here, you see the huge drop, because they put all the money and the efforts trying to penetrate the system for the offline, and then didn't have capacity or money for the digital. While you look on a different brand that is a digital first, you see a whole different approach. So let's talk about Shane. Shane it's more new brand. So when he started his life, he was already digital first. So he started in 2008. In 2012, they already start operating in Europe. And this year, they start to penetrate the Japanese market. And because they are digital first, they have a playbook. First of all, they're testing the market. Okay, there's a lot of opportunity to test the market if you're a digital company. You can use multi-channel approach to try different testing. You need to understand what's work and not work. You can create brand awareness and brand reputation. You can adapt yourself to the local market, understand what's going on. And there's many marketing channels you can try. You can try to understand what's working. And of course, they came in, and look how amazing their success. So look between the years 2021 to 2022. Look on this amazing growth. From 4 million visitors, they already grow to 40 million visitors this year. A massive growth of 850% growth. And we try to compare those growth rates to other traditional brands. Look how it's look. them versus H&M, Zara, Uniqlo. Amazing penetration through the digital. And they use what we called the multi-channel strategy. Okay, basically there's many different channels from search, paid, affiliate, display advertising, and you can see all of them are growing. And I decided to show with you today on stage and to drill down in each one of the channels to show you what strategy they took. And I thought there was a lot of insights because we're sitting on the data of the digital world. We can come and really understand what was more successful and what was less successful. So the things that we saw, so Shane, when they come in, they said, okay, let's come in and spend big on paid search. And you can see in this nice graph, okay, that when we compare the amount of keywords and traffic the chain is capturing in the blue circle is almost the same size as Zozo and Uniqlo that are much bigger brand here. So they come seriously, and they put a lot of efforts on the paid search. And when we try to look deeply in the paid search strategy, you see that not only they were kind of beating on their own brand, it is only 10% of the ads, 90% of the spend was going on trying to capture all the different products that they're offering in the Japanese market. So most of the effort was to capture this new audience and tell them, okay, we are here, we are also offering this service. And when you do such aggressive paid campaign on all those products, something really nice happened. What happened? Your organic search is going up. And not only the organic search, the branded search in the organic search is going up. And what you're seeing here that is really amazing, that if we look on basically November to March 22, in the beginning of the year, we're able to see 2,000 variations of how people search the word chain. And if you look from April to August, not too long ago, this number already grew to 9,300 keywords. Look how much more people search their brand and how much variation. And the funny thing we saw that it seems like the Japanese audience find it a little bit difficult to spell Shane. You see there's many variations how you spell it in English and Japanese. So it was very nice insights for us to see. So double down on paid, causing the organic to grow. Organic is free. So this is a very nice smart growth move. The second smart growth move they did is to partner with affiliate programs. Affiliate is when you come to other partner, another website that have a big audience, and you tell them, come advertise, put a link to my website, and if your audience will come to my store and will buy, we will do rev share. So it means that the traffic they're getting is free, and they only pay if there was a transaction. And you can see here a very strong strategy using affiliate, all kinds of coupon website, news website, fashion website, to drive traffic, a very successful move. And another thing we looked is their display advertising strategy. And the nice thing was to see how they adapt their campaigns, their creative, to the local market. And you can see on the left is the creative in the US market. And now the same campaigns look in the Japanese market, very tailored to the audience here. And while we were doing our study, we also find something, a nice tip for Shine that I kind of forgot. So apparently, as you know, there's a few big marketplaces that operate in Japan, Amazon and Rakuten. And a lot of the audience is buying fashion there. So Shane recognized that and go to the Amazon Japan and open their own store. So if the audience want to buy their stuff through the marketplace, they have their own branded store. But they kind of forgot to do the same thing in Rakuten. So what happened? A lot of audience start going also to Rakuten search, and some private people start to offer Shane product there, and Shane just a little bit forget about it. So this was a smart tip we saw. I want to share you here on the deck. So I thought that this nice example will show you that digital is now defining retail's in-person shopping strategy. So basically what Shane did, they come all into Japan, they penetrate the market first through the digital when they can do trial and error, build a brand, build a community, build a big audience of loyal customers, and then opening a retail stores. Okay, and then you see here, now Shane start opening first pop-up stores, and then a store in Osaka, and so and so and so. So are you ready for a digital-first world? And my prediction that most of the companies now, even when they try to grow, they will take a digital-first approach. And when you have digital-first strategy, the opportunity for smart growth is endless. There's so many ways to be smarter and get traffic for free in the digital world by being more effective and more measured and driving smart growth. And for me, the answer is very clear. If you want to drive smart growth in the digital world, Similarweb is your answer. This is our strength. This is what we do better than anyone else. It's the ability to understand how the digital world behaves. We give you full visibility for your data versus competition versus the market, exactly like I share you in the screen, the example of Shane of Forever 21 without getting access to the data, only for using Similarweb. We have the one platform that gives you the full view from the different channel to the performance, from app to web. And what I like to say, we are the engine that will turbocharge smart growth in this new digital economy that is growing. So this is what I have to share with you today. I'm very excited. I'm very happy that you all came. We have our amazing team here. It's already 40 people strong. We have a lot of demo station that you can go now today, put your competitor, put any website apps and see their data, and think about your next smart growth strategies to grow your own business. So good luck for all of us, and thank you.
オープニングスピーチはシミラーウェブ創業者であり CEO Or Offer でした。